Oh, my necklace. Oh, my necklace. Come back. Come back around to the front. Pick it up in the front. I got a stain on my shirt. No one knows. No one knows. Now you know. Hey guys, it's V. So today I just wanted to do a fun, chill, hanging out video with you guys and answer some of y'all's questions. So I asked you guys on all of my social medias, which I do have Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. They are all Viidreamcatcher with 2 eyes. But I asked you guys on there to ask me a couple of questiones. And so I just thought today I would sit here and talk with you guys because I'm just feeling in a very chill mood. And I just want to hang out and let you guys know some more random facts about me. So let's go ahead and start off on Instagram. I will pop up little screen grabs of the questions that you guys asked me, unless it was Snapchat because I'm not going to screenshot, but I will show those ones on the screen if you guys want to see them. But yeah, so let's get into some questions. Let's go to my Instagram account and start there. So I posted this precious little little selfie from Snapchat that I took saying to ask me some questions. So we've got just a few here, so let's just start from the top. And the first question is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where and why? I would have to say, if I could travel anywhere, my top 2 places would probably be London and Australia, because I just feel like those would be really cool places. I've never been to either one of them, so I would really love to travel to one of those places, especially London. I've always wanted to go there and I haven't been there yet, so I would love to go there. The next question is, biggest regret when it comes to makeup purchases? Ooh, that's a tough one because I do have quite a few products that I regret buying. You know what I'd have to say? I would probably have to say the Kylie lip kits, because I just felt like they were so hyped up, and to me the ones that I got, the colors that I got, did not live up to all of the hype, and it was just such a struggle bus trying to get them in the first place because they were so hyped. So like it was just like the website I had to keep refreshing, and I mean normally I love that kind of stuff, but that's for a product that I know that I'm gonna like, and I just really wasn't like really impressed with them. So that's probably my biggest makeup regret, because like any other like really expensive item, the only really expensive item I can think of that I've purchased is a Visart palette, and I got that on sale. I think I got it for like 65 bucks, so it really wasn't even like super expensive. So yeah, other than the Kylie lip kits, I can't think of anything that I really don't ever use that I spent my money on. Next question is cat story. How old is she and how did you come up with the name for your cat? So SB, who refuses to come down with me even though she's sitting in the window right up here right now, her full name is Espeon, and if you did not know, that is a Pokemon. And yeah, so that's where I came up with her name, and we call her SB. Sometimes I call her Peep, sometimes I call her Spoople. It's just really like random what I call her, but that is how I came up with her name. It is a Pokemon, and she will be 4 in July. I cannot believe that we have already had her for that long, but yep. Little Spoople will be 4 in July, so I have had her since she was 8 weeks old, so pretty close to when she was born. Ooh, next question is, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? I love this question because I love talking about my favorite people. I would have to say the person that inspired me most to create my own channel was Cassie from Thriftic, who I'm friends with on YouTube here. I love her channel. She is one of my favorite YouTubers. Every time she posts a video, I got her on those notifications and I'm ready to watch. I love that Taylor here on YouTube. She is another one I have on notification. I watch her video as soon as it comes out. Another favorite is that girl Shay. She's one of my favorites. Someone that I've been watching for a super long time is Destery here on YouTube. His channel is Captain Des, but I watched him back in the day when he was still Designate, and his I don't even know videos, like, man, those take me back. Him and Jenna Marbles I have been watching since like high school, like my freshman year of high school, so I love both of their channels. Another channel that I also really love is Leanne Says here on YouTube. I've met her at BeautyCon a couple of times and she is amazing. I also really love ShanXO. She's a great channel. I also really love Helen Anderson here on YouTube. She is so down to earth and so real and does not care about speaking her mind, and I just love her channel and her crazy hair. I am so jelly that I could not have super cool, crazy purpley hair like she does. It's gorgeous. So yeah, I'll be sure to link all of their channels down below because I love every single one of those channels and I look forward to every video that they post. But yeah, so next question is, oh wow, we've got a deep question here. This is, what do you think your purpose is in life? I've thought about this for a little bit because I saw this question yesterday when it first was commented on Instagram, and I just have to say, like, that's a hard question for me to answer because, like, I just feel like the only thing that I can think of, not really of my purpose in life, but like what I strive to do in life is I really just want to be the purest form of myself eventually. I just want to get to a point where I feel 100% content in who I am as a person. And I mean, I'm only 23 years old, so I can't say that I feel that way now. I definitely have some growing to do in my life. I'm still young, but one day I just want to be like my truest, purest form of myself and just not care what anyone else thinks and be super confident in myself. And I really strive for that for myself, and I'm not there yet, but one day I hope to be there. But in terms of like my purpose in life, I don't really know if I have figured out what my specific purpose in life is. I mean, the one thing I really do love doing is doing YouTube for you guys. Like, this really brings me the most joy that I've ever had in the last couple of years that I've been doing this. Just like interacting with you guys and getting to talk with you and you guys telling me your stories. It's just so fun, especially on social media. I love talking with you guys on there. So I don't know, this really brings me a lot of joy, and I don't really think YouTube is my purpose in life, but I do think that, you know, something really, really great could come of this someday, and I just love doing it. It's just my favorite thing. So are you hanging out? Are you coming to chill? Come here, baby. We were just talking about you. Come here. Why are you so tired? She just took a nap. We were just gone for like 4 hours and she just took a long nap. So there's no reason you should be tired, Missy. Of course she chooses to sit where literally just her butt is in frame. Of course. Next question is another somewhat deep question. We have, do you see yourself having kids in the future? I've gone back and forth with this so many times because I just don't really feel like I'm very motherly. You know, I'm the baby of the family. I never was around kids when I was a kid in terms of like babies and stuff like that. I've never really had that urge to have kids. I've never really felt like, you know, being a mother was my calling or anything like that. But I have so much respect for mothers. I have a couple of friends that have kids now, and I don't know if I could do what they do. I just feel like being a mother is such a big thing, and I don't know. I'm just really back and forth with that idea. I mean, I'm still young, but obviously, you know, like kids my age are having kids, so I don't know. I feel like if I ever was going to have kids though, I would be really open to the idea of adoption. I just know that there are so many kids out there that just need homes, you know, and so I think I'd be really open to that idea if I ever was going to have kids. And yeah, so I guess that's really all I can say about that is I don't know. I don't think so. I've always been a person to say I don't want kids, but I don't know where life will take me in 10 years or so. Who knows? Next question is, how did you prepare yourself to film your first video? I don't really know if I prepared myself. I think I just was like, I'm gonna film a thrift haul, I'm gonna film an empties. I wanted to have like 3 videos ready for my channel whenever I first started. So I think I did empties, random facts, and a thrift haul. So I don't know, I didn't really think about it. I guess like I was saying, Cassie from Thrift Fix, she was a huge inspiration to me because she was just such a normal, chill person. And I just felt like I related so much to her in that, you know, if she can do videos, I can do videos. And I would really love to do this. And I just feel like I'd have such a fun interaction with you guys. So I don't really know if I got ready for it. I just kind of did it. I just kind of jumped in. But I did have to figure out the whole camera situation and iMovie. I remember when I first started doing videos, I was editing on Blake's Mac, and yeah, that kind of expired very quickly because I was filling up all of his space. So I ended up having to get my own laptop. The next question is, it's so awesome that Blake is supportive. Was he ever nervous for you when you wanted to start your channel? And no, he wasn't at all. From the beginning, I was like, you know what, babe, I want to do this. I want to start doing videos. I think it'll be really fun and a good outlet for me. And he was totally supportive the whole time, and any video that he's been in has been voluntary. I mean, obviously, he's not like, babe, I want to film a video with you right now, but anytime I ask him, he's always super down to film with me, and y'all seem to really like videos that he's in, so I'm glad about that. But yeah, he's always been very supportive of my channel, and I think that he would totally get into something like this too. I know he started up a gaming channel. He has a few gaming videos. I can link his channel down below with his gaming videos, but yeah, I think that he thinks this is a pretty cool thing to do, so he was always supportive. Next question is, if you were ever to dye your hair any other color, what would it be? If I had a job where I could have crazy colored hair, not that my hair is not crazy colored already, but like crazy unnatural colored hair, I would have bright magenta hair. I love that. That's my favorite. Like that magenta pink hair coloring fail video, like the picture that I have on that thumbnail is legit like what I want my hair to look like. I want it to be like bright magenta, plummy, purpley pink. I love that. I would totally have my whole head that color if I could. Let's head over to Snapchat because I think there is a couple of Snapchat questions here. So this is my Snapchat question here. It says, how many types of rock or nature jewelry do you think that you own? Does that include Kendra Scott? Because if it includes Kendra Scott, quite a bit. I mean, I don't even know. Pretty much most of my jewelry has like stones in it or something like that. I'm just like super into that. Like if I was ever to have my own jewelry like line, which is a total dream of mine someday, I would love to do that. It would definitely have a lot of different stones like tiger's eyes and quartz and opal, for sure opal. I mean, you guys already knew that, just hands down. But druzy, like, I mean, I don't even know, probably at least like 50 things of jewelry. Next question is, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you quote grew up? That's kind of a hard question. I know, like, because I went to cosmetology school, I wanted to be a hairstylist pretty much since my freshman year of high school, so I knew all through high school that that's what I wanted to do, which funny enough, it's not what I'm doing now. But that's pretty much what I wanted to do. But thinking about when I was a kid, I guess like a lot of times I wanted to be a singer. I really was into that, but I just have such bad stage fright and anxiety when it comes to being on a stage, so I don't think I could ever really do that. But whenever I would watch like American Idol or anything like that, like back when American Idol like first started back in the day, like I always wanted to be on those shows. I always like dreamed of doing that. Next question is, what is the place that you have traveled to that you have disliked the most? P.S. I love you so much. I love you too. I don't think I've ever been anywhere traveling that I've hated. Yeah, I mean, anywhere that I've ever traveled, I haven't disliked. I've never been somewhere and been like, God, I'll never go there again. So I guess nowhere. I haven't really been anywhere that I haven't liked. Next question is, would you come to Australia for a holiday? And like I said in the beginning of this, that is one of my like dream places to visit. I just feel like it's so beautiful out there and I would love to do that. I would love to go like in the seas and all of that, see all the animals. Although y'all got some pretty big bugs and I am not about bugs. So someone would have to be there to protect me in terms of the bug situation. But other than that, I would love to come. Okay, this person asks quite a few questions. So we'll start out with, what is your favorite movies? What movies, if any, scared you as a kid? What is my favorite movie? That's a hard question. I really don't think I have one. I'll tell you, one of my favorite movies when I was a kid was Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. I mean, I still love that movie to this day, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie. I don't really know if I have like a favorite movie. I don't really think I do. As a kid though, there were quite a few movies that scared me. Do you guys remember The Pagemaster back in the day? Just the ending of that movie was a little bit scary to me. That movie scared me. And then I also had this one movie and it was called like The Nightmare in My Closet. I would love to get a clip of that movie like to play over this while I'm talking, but it scared the living. It was about this kid who had a nightmare or a little monster in his closet and his babysitter was watching him and like the babysitter didn't believe that the monster, it's like a 20-minute movie, but it scared the crap out of me when I was younger. But the babysitter didn't believe that there was a monster in his closet and it wasn't even really a monster. It was like he just like was in the closet to be in the closet and then they ended up hanging out at the end of the movie. But it was so scary to me when I was younger. What is my favorite animal? That's a good question, but I feel like you guys could probably guess. It is cats. I love cats. Any kind of cat. Like tigers, leopards, freaking what are those things called? Ligers that I saw when I was at the Wynnewood Nature Preserve in Oklahoma. Any kind of cat. I love cats. Cats are my thing. Cats are my jam. Bobcats, freaking lynxes, ocelots, all of it. I love cats. And you give me a kitty and I will gladly hold it and pet it and play with it. Right, Pete? She's asleep. Next question is favorite alcoholic drink. I would have to say vanilla vodka and Coke is my drink of choice. I also really like a Dirty Shirley. That's another good one that I like. That one has vodka is really my favorite alcohol of choice, or liquor of choice, if you will. A Dirty Shirley is vodka and Sprite with grenadine with like cherry flavoring to it, so I really like that. I love a good margarita. I love margaritas. Just the plain flavor of margarita though. I'm not much into like flavored margaritas. I like just the OG margarita flavor. My leg is falling asleep a little bit. Just gonna switch positions here. Next question is favorite candy. Ooh, that's a tough one. I have so many favorite candies. I really like Reese's Pieces. I like Jolly Ranchers, Airheads. The things I buy the most are probably Airheads if I'm gonna buy candy. And the next question is my favorite dessert. I would have to go with cheesecake and tiramisu as a tie because those two are my favorite. Probably cheesecake just like slightly above tiramisu, but cheesecake and tiramisu, especially Buca di Beppo tiramisu and Cheesecake Factory cheesecake. Those are my everything. I love those. For my birthday every year, I gotta get me a piece of Cheesecake Factory cheesecake. Ooh, if you could own any wild animal without money issues, which one would you want to have? I would probably have either like a bobcat or like an ocelot or something, or a fox. Like the Finnick foxes, they are so precious. I would totally have one of those. I love foxes. I think they are the prettiest animal. Someone asked, would I ever consider doing more try-on hauls? Absolutely. I would totally want to do more. I just don't buy a lot of clothing really, so it just kind of like depends on when I go shopping, when I have the money to buy clothing. I usually gravitate towards makeup more than buying clothing, but I've been trying to get some new stuff lately because I just have been wearing a lot of the same things lately, so I've been trying to get some more clothes, so hopefully I can do another clothing haul soon. Okay, and then we will do the last question here, which I will take from Twitter, which says, what is your favorite thing to do in your free time and how did you first get into wearing cosmetics? So wearing cosmetics, I think I really got started in it weirdly enough when my parents got divorced is when I really started wearing makeup a lot more, you know, being a rebellious 12-year-old trying to express myself through my makeup. I started out pretty heavy. We definitely took a few trips to Hot Topic and got some bright blue glitter. Yeah, that was a rough time, but that's really when I started first wearing cosmetics, was right when I was 12. That's how I got into it, was right around the time my parents got divorced, and like the whole sceney weenie scene kid phase was coming out. It was just starting, so that's about when I started wearing makeup. And then what do I like to do in my free time? Pretty much my free time is doing videos. Like this really is a hobby for me and I really love it. I spend a lot of my free time editing, replying to comments for you guys because I do work. I do have a full-time job, so in my free time I do that. I hang out with Sam, I work out. I don't really do much other than work out and do video stuff in my free time, so this really is just like a super big passion of mine and I love doing it. So I'm always doing something, whether it be editing a thumbnail or editing a video or like I said, replying to you guys or something like that. So yeah, I think that is everything that I'm gonna answer for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave some love to the like button down there, and if you subscribe, you can be a member of my Muse family, and I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for watching, and let me know if you want to do more Q&As. Make sure to follow me on all my social medias. Like I said, they are all Viidreamcatcher. They're also listed in my description box as well if you ever want to follow me somewhere. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!